We're live.
Hey, we got General Sideburns back here.
Yeah, we need to more this for Joey.
Get nice and close to the camera. Really give him a close up on this one.
Yeah, John, why don't you just zoom in on Joey's face real quick?
Good morning, everybody.
I mean, not there.
There he is.
Good morning.
Give us a little side. Give us a little side action.
Let's get the
Yeah. How was that for a chop?
That's some good stuff right there.
Hilarious.
You see this motherfucker? Morning. Top of the morning.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to episode 237? 237 of In the Pit.
Or that sounds right for 235.
On the block.
237 sounds right today.
Feels right.
Joey and I get a scrap box.
Yeah.
Scrap box.
Fight you like want to fight.
Yeah, you want to scrap?
Someone want to fucking
Okay, sure.
Is that what we call the ring now?
look at those chops.
I need a box.
Here, I'll
No, because they're using it. I just go grab one. Your box is literally everywhere.
All right.
No, we only got one.
All right.
Make sure you guys like it, subscribe, turn your notifications on. Tonight we will have a brand new snack time come out tonight. Yesterday we had Sports Nuts and Who's Gonna Buy This podcast come out. Well, technically, Who's Gonna Buy came out on Tuesday, but so what? Go fucking watch it or listen to it, whatever. And tomorrow will be Flaming Hot Fridays and mugshots. Am I missing anything?
Saturday is the Olympics.
Thank you, Joey. Appreciate it. And on Saturday will be the Olympics. And, oh, by the way, the Lumberland team will be in Boston on Saturday.
Come meet us.
Yeah.
Come meet us all.
I'll be in the cave.
And, we will be there. And we'll be there, what's that, 2:15 to 5:15? Okay. 2:15. Hey, she was watching. I want to make sure I got the fucking time right, all right?
I was just about to say something too.
What?
Yeah, see?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
We got it. Nick's got it.
Beat you to the punch.
Beat you to the punch.
So if you want to come hang out with us, we'll be playing some. I almost called it screwball, fucking spike ball, and cornhole.
Screwball playing spike ball.
We'll shoot the shit. We'll be there for a couple of hours. Be there or be square, Boston Commons. Oh, we're making motherfucking content.
I know.
Believe that. Believe that. Am I missing anything?
You gotta get those guys out of here. They're too good. They're suspicious.
And seeds.
Whoa, free water?
Free water.
Whoa, what are we doing
this
here?
economy?
What is this?
Wow.
We're gonna go broke.
Okay. Fair enough.
We're just giving away water.
Okay, fair enough. And Big Nick will be selling water on the side, $2 for $1.
Lemonade stand.
Ooh, winner of Spike Ball gets a bat mug. You guys hear that? You get one of these
free
things.
water.
And we'll put water inside that bag mug for you to go home with.
Water to go.
Don't tell me what the good
So,
time is.
if you got any time on Saturday, you can come by and hang out with us for a few hours. Again, that's 2:15 to 5:15 on Saturday afternoon. This Saturday, not next Saturday. Boston Common. Be there, be square.
You should mention where it is. And if you show up early, Dave will scrap box you. Right?
I'll fucking fight anyone.
If you
I won't do that. Don't try to fight me.
If you want to come fight
so
Dave,
fast.
I look for like a guy that's like 6'7".
I said that and I was like, oh no, someone's gonna try.
At the Boston Commons, Joey
bare knuckle boxing. But you gotta have chops if I'm gonna
You do look a little bit like Daniel Day-Lewis in fucking Gangs of New York. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
I thought you were gonna say, and There Will Be Blood.
I thought you were gonna say this like Lee Harvey
I think
Oswald.
that's all we
You look
got.
like Daniel Day-Lewis in every movie he's been in.
You look like Abraham Lincoln.
You look like the guy that shot Abraham Lincoln.
Oh god.
Speaking of shooting Abraham Lincoln.
All right, well, let's get right into it this morning, fellas. Olympics update.
Sorry. Wait, was it the Abraham Lincoln one or the JFK one where then some other guy?
That's JFK.
Oh, okay.
Jack the second shooter over here.
Joey was the second shooter of Abe Lincoln's shooter.
Jack Ruby killed the guy who killed JFK, and then thought he wasn't going to get arrested for it.
Suppose he was like, "What do you guys? I did it. Why do you guys got the handcuffs out?"
Here we go.
All right, Olympic ratings are pretty bad right now, and advertisers are not happy about it.
Dude, it's impossible to watch them.
The opening ceremony garnered only 17 million viewers on NBC, according to Nielsen, which is a 36% drop from the company's broadcast of the opening ceremony at the 2016 Olympics in Rio.
Is this just America?
36%.
Yeah.
This is just the American ratings? Well, yeah. Because they start at 11 p.m. and they end at 3 a.m.
There's games going on right now, actually.
Well, yeah, but it's not live.
No, there's games right now. Yeah, it's live right now.
Yeah, but who's going to watch?
the middle of the day.
We're doing a show right now.
No, it's.
I want to watch Team Israel play baseball.
Fucking Chinese watching Israel.
Well, same thing.
I can't find the screen.
No, it's not.
It is. It kind of is. So if it's
Nothing.
I get what you mean, but it's not the same.
it's 9
It's the same in the other direction. Well, no, it's not.
Holy
well, yeah,
cow.
it is.
It's not yesterday in Japan.
What the hell are you guys
saying.
talking about
Watching
over there?
gymnastics.
Time
right now.
zones.
I got gymnastics on
It's
Peacock.
tomorrow over there.
Guys, you keep
Yeah.
going.
Holy cow.
You guys are fucking confusing the shit out of me over there.
It is
So-
9 p.m.
Yeah, but also like the coverage has honestly been pretty bad.
That's all I need to know.
The coverage has been awful. NBC's done a terrible job.
Yeah, they
letting
did a
people know,
bad job.
What's on when? Like they kind of been all over the place. Like
There
I
was
blame
multiple
NBC.
events where they just kind of happened, and I was like, "Oh, I missed it."
Yeah.
Did you guys see
Yes, I
Giannis?
didn't see that.
Did you guys see Giannis tweeting about the basketball game?
No.
He was like, "Oh, like USA's playing today. Where do I find it?" And someone was like, "Oh, you got to get
He's not-
Peacock."
he goes, "I hope
and
I
he's
don't
like, "I'm
pay
not
for it."
paying
Yeah.
for. I'm not paying for it. Never mind."
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
If I gotta pay for it,
$50 million.
it's about the
$5 a
principle.
month.
Peacock is like $1.99. It's like the cheapest streaming service.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it really?
It's like $5.
It's $5.
The cock?
It's $5.
Yeah, I have it. Yeah.
I was like
You
one
got
of
the cock?
the first
Yeah, I do
like
have the cock,
however
yeah.
many. If you signed up in the first like week, it was just free.
Honestly, nothing great about it, to be honest with you. There's really not much great
I signed
about
up for it to watch the USA game, then realized that if you have a cable subscription, you don't need to pay for Peacock to watch the USA game.
Nope.
So that was a waste of $5.
You're never going to get
Call
that.
it, call it charity money, Johnny.
No, so have you guys really been watching any Olympics at all here?
Not other than
For a good
basketball,
cause.
no.
Yeah, watch what?
Any Olympics?
Yeah, I watched a little
Like
bit.
a little bit. I watch things here and there.
I'm losing money on it left and fucking right. If that counts.
What'd you wake up to this morning?
Like negative and like red numbers.
Yeah.
Red numbers.
Hey,
Fucking golf,
those
dude. No
Korean
one.
golfers now. Come on now.
They didn't do that well.
What? No.
Tell me
Dude,
that.
some guy shot like 900 yesterday from Austria.
You don't
What an
want to
idiot.
serve in the military.
drafted.
Come on.
Yeah,
Thank
they're gonna
God
get drafted.
I forgot to take you up on that bet.
Yeah, these guys are gonna get drafted into military for sure.
You had me sold on those guys.
Dude, I'm gonna bet on them.
He got me sold out. I put down $50 on those.
I'm gonna bet on them
motherfuckers.
again today. They're not just gonna get drafted into military,
They
dude.
can't.
They're golfing for their
might.
lives.
Nah. Sorry. Quick rant. Done.
It's okay.
Continue.
We gotta
All
get
right.
out of here.
Well, we'll get a quick medal count update right now. We got Japan still leading, 15 golds, 4 silvers, 6 bronze. China in second, 14 golds, 6 silvers, 9 bronze, and then America with 13 golds, 14
Coronavirus.
silvers, and 10 bronze. America's still leading the overall medal count though, 37.
How's GB doing?
GB,
Yeah.
not even in the top 5.
Idiots.
GB is number 6.
Oh. Sorry. It's not bad.
Not even top 5.
Not even
But
top
number
5, but they're in the top 6.
Top 5 countries. So that'd be our next top 5.
America. Actually, not even.
Nah.
We got anything else?
They dropped for me recently.
We got anything else in the Olympics?
Is Great Britain.
Yes.
Yeah. Why do they get to compete as one country when
Well,
they are
it's still
3?
just there's Scotland. Scotland competes independently, and Wales competes
You seem
independently.
very, very upset about this.
Because it's not one fucking country.
I'm with you.
So why
I can't
do they
take
get
you seriously when you're saying
I gotta look at this here next time today.
It's like if us, Canada, and Mexico got to compete together.
Not really.
Same language.
Joey, you had me.
countries.
You had me.
Great Britain is England, Wales, and Scotland.
No, I know what Great Britain is.
No, but the beat together. It's not the same because the UK is still one entity.
North America is one.
It's so not. It's literally not. You literally just said a continent. I'd be like, if Europe.
So now the Olympics are just going to be
Joey,
continents.
what
not
you just
countries.
said,
That's like should be countries, but that's not what GB's doing.
The interesting thing is that the interesting is Puerto Rico.
America versus Asia.
Puerto Rico plays on its own.
Puerto Rico does?
Yeah.
Even though they are America, but not really America.
That's a little dicey down there.
Yeah. Who knows what's going on down there?
Well, one thing though, Northern Ireland is for whatever reason excluded from the UK when they, because they're Great Britain, not the UK in the Olympics.
They're part of the
so
British
Northern
Isles.
Ireland is not. I think they're on the Irish team.
Yeah, they are.
There's no way.
There's no way. McElroy is playing for Ireland. Yeah.
Even though they hate each other,
They hate each
famously.
other, yeah.
These two sides hate each other.
Still do.
The car bombs. Sorry.
You know what? We all should be part of the world court.
I got asked by the IRA to smuggle
I think
guns
there
and
should be
cocaine back
one
into
team.
America one time.
What? I'm sorry. Say that again.
Beep, beep, beep. Now what was it?
When I was in Ireland, we ran into some guys in the IRA. We were out one night a little too late.
What does Irish stand for?
Irish.
Republic, I don't know.
Is it like the mob
Irish
of Ireland?
Republican Army, I think?
It's
Something like that?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah, Irish.
But
Is it like a civilian army kind of deal? Like
So-
a
yeah, like
resistance?
mercenary. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So we were out late one night. We ran into these guys. We were shooting the shit. Seemed like a good guy, and then he brought his brother over, and immediately it was just bad news. And one thing led to another. He's like, "Hey, yeah, we'll pay for you guys to fly back over here with AKs and cocaine." We were like, "I think we're gonna go home tonight." So that was
Guess
that
not
was
all that up
crazy.
your ass.
That was really terrifying.
So I think for a second you might actually get shot if you said no.
No, I was just like, I think I'm gonna go home, but I'll consider your offer.
So what'd you do with the $8,000?
What?
You're trained.
Now
The IRA is
listen,
out.
you can fit an AK in your ass.
Do you mean 10 grand?
Come back here, please.
Depends.
Like,
Yeah.
what's the plan there? Do you just get on Southwest and check an AK-47?
Yeah, I don't
Southwest
know.
Airlines.
Oddly enough, I didn't ask any questions. I didn't want to know.
You didn't at least go like, all right, what are the figures we're talking here?
No,
I'm not gonna do that. Is that $50,000?
It was so terrifying.
I would have at least been curious, what's the method here? You know,
Yeah.
how do you get it back?
Yeah.
But here's
would
the
ask.
one thing. What if they were undercover and you played along with it and you're like, oh, what's this? And it's like conspiracy
like
to
entrapment to
commit
me.
crime or something.
Well,
right?
they were also having us chant like the IRA thing, and none of us knew what it meant because we're dumb Americans. And the whole bar looked at us like they were just like, what the fuck did you guys just say?
See, this
and
is
we
why
had no
my ass
idea.
might just stay in the United States.
So it was fun. Good time.
Been back to Ireland?
Not yet.
Nope.
No, I got mad.
Waiting for the check to clear?
For some reason, I'm on a list. I don't know why.
All right, well, Joey, what do you got for an NHL update?
Oh,
Explain
really?
how the
This
Bruins
early?
defense is sick now, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, I wrote it in there because I saw tweets about it, and I was like, I don't know why this is important, but Joey would know.
I do know. A bunch of things happened. Yesterday was crazy in the NHL.
Clearly by the beard.
Yeah, I lost my mind.
And your facial hair.
It was unbelievable, dude. An absolute free agent frenzy. Everybody went everywhere. Bunch of money. Nick, it's a fun game.
He's gonna do the same thing when we go do the NBA update.
The Bruins got kind of better a little bit, if you want to believe that. They did pick up a goalie, which was their biggest acquisition, which is kind of weird because you're probably like, guys, but they've signed Tuukka Rask, right?
Guys, they've signed Tuukka Rask, haven't they?
Nope, they haven't, Johnny.
What?
I know that's what you were thinking, but they haven't signed Tuukka Rask. Are they going to? That's a big old maybe. He's hurt. He's not going to start the year. Is Linus Ullmark the guy to take us to the next level? Not really. But they signed him for 4 years. Probably to be the interim guy in between Tuukka and Swayman till he takes over the team. The Florida Panthers are a good team now. The Seattle Kraken got a real goalie. They're going to be a real team now. The Florida Panthers are a real team. The Tampa Bay Lightning just suck
You
now.
were just a run-on sentence.
The Tampa Bay
keep
Lightning
going.
lost an entire line. They lost their entire third line. They're gone. But they also signed a guy for $75 million. You want to talk about fudging the numbers to stay under the cap? That is for sure what they are going to continue to do. Mickey Mouse franchise. You guys were owned by the Yakuza at one
Fake
point.
ring.
Remember that. Fake rings, both
Check
of
out
them. You guys
Sports
are mobsters. What else do we
Can I ask
got
you a question,
across
Joey?
the NHL?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Well, no, he's just going. I don't know if he's gonna stop.
Why? So we talked about it a little bit yesterday on the show. Why did no team in the NHL want Marc-Andre Fleury? They could have had him for free.
Good question. Great crowd. I was thinking the same thing.
Well, not really, because he wasn't a free agent.
No, but any team could have traded for him.
What the fuck are they talking about?
Like the Blackhawks did.
When he called it,
I don't know. I don't know exactly what it was that like made them choose to trade him to Chicago, because they didn't even really publicize that he was on the market. Fleury only found out that he was traded on Twitter.
Yeah.
That sucks.
What? Yeah.
What did they still owe him? Was it not? Was it a cap dump?
$7 million. Yeah, so it was a cap dump. I explained it yesterday on the phone, but it's for nobody. The guy, the way I've never heard of this before. So like, you know how like sometimes there'll be a trade where like the team losing a player will retain some of the salary.
Yeah.
So they kind of did the opposite of that, where Vegas gave Chicago Marc-Andre Fleury, and the player that they traded for, Vegas is now paying their salary, but they're going to continue to play for Chicago. So Chicago didn't lose anybody. They gained a goalie and got some numbers off their books.
You just put like the quadratic formula in my head. I have no idea what you're talking
So
about.
let's say me and Mike are two teams, right?
What was the benefit?
They
Question mark?
They
fucking
just
hate
dumped
him.
Marc-Andre Fleury's contract.
So they got rid of
So
the
it's
money,
like
but
it's like if I went to Mike and I was like, "Hey, here's Marc-Andre Fleury," and you're like, "Sweet, what do you want for him?" And
Yes,
I'm
now I
like,
have a
"Oh,
human."
I'll take Mike Smith," and you're like, "All right, cool, here you go." And I go, "Oh no, he can keep playing for you. I'll pay him."
Wait, hold on.
that makes no sense.
Joe, you're confusing Big Nick right
It makes absolutely no sense. I didn't even know it was.
Are
you sure? I swear to God.
Joe, so it's a cap dump, but they're paying another guy.
They're paying the guy way less. Like, so that guy's making like 1.3 million,
so it's
Making
and
maths easy.
Fleury was making 7. Okay. So they basically traded for like their cheapest player and said he can keep playing for you. That's
Why?
fine.
Why?
It's so weird.
I think they just didn't like Fleury.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, he was kind of like he said some. His agent said some bad shit about the coach in the middle of the season last year. He tweeted a meme of Fleury getting stabbed in the back by the coach, and then Fleury quickly was like, "Hey, can you please take that down?"
Oh, wait, his
It was
agent
kind of a terrible agent.
Yeah.
Joey, one more question.
Yes.
Alexander Ovechkin says a 5-year deal.
Yeah.
Will he break Wayne Gretzky's record?
He has to over 5 years. He has to
33
average
goals.
33 goals. I think he needs to come out to a hot start in the next year. If he gets like 50 this year and 40 next year, he breaks it.
Thank you.
But he's not going to consistently. He's not going to get 33 goals at 42 years old at the end of his deal.
Who knows?
43. Yeah.
It doesn't age.
That would be my guess, is that the Russian machine has to break at some point, but
It never
also,
breaks,
It also
famously.
hasn't broken. So
Famously, it never breaks.
that's what they say. They say it just don't. It
Yeah.
seems like it just don't.
Well, that's hockey.
Yeah, some crazy stuff. And fuck the Carolina Hurricanes. That's all I'll say about
Doug
that.
Hamilton.
So what's this deal?
he
What's the
go
story
to?
with the guy who they signed who everyone hates?
Tony D'Angelo.
Is that the guy who he said he didn't want to be drafted?
He's like an open racist.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, that was the
loud,
Canadians, I
open
thought,
racist.
Yeah. Also, yeah. What was the deal with that too? The guy who said he didn't want to be drafted for sexual.
Said he isn't ready to get drafted. What did he do?
He also Google his name. He's some bad stuff. And
like sexual assault. That
Yep.
stuff?
Yeah. A lot of bad sexual stuff.
Tough.
And like basically like still under investigation and wasn't expected to get drafted this year because of that.
And they took him in
and
the
the
first
Canadians
round?
just said, yeah, we got him right away.
I'm not.
Makes sense.
Yeah, just gross
bad.
organization,
That's
dude.
so
That's
bad.
the Habs for you.
So Dougie Hamilton, he signed with New Jersey, was it? Or
I think so, dude.
Devils?
I mean, I can't believe some of the money some of these bums are getting, dude. Dougie's deal, Seth Jones, who I'm sure you guys are all wicked familiar with, just got like the third largest contract.
He's got 9
exactly
years. He's like the third highest paid defenseman in the league or something like that.
Yeah, he's making more money than like Subban. Like,
Yeah.
it's just
no
stupid.
sense.
I don't know what's going on.
Kale McCarr just got a big contract too with the Avs.
Yeah, Braden Point got a $75 million contract.
Jesus.
Like, I don't know what is going on. But the Bruins seem to be doing well as far as paying guys very little money. That's kind of their thing, and they're continuing to do it.
Yeah.
So I look forward to scoring more goals and also allowing twice as many.
Oh, good.
Cool.
Hey, Nick.
Yes,
I
sir.
mentioned Breaking Bad. Did you hear what happened to the guy who played Saul on Breaking Bad? He had they were filming Better Call Saul, and he had a heart issue. He collapsed on set.
What?
Yeah, Bob Odenkirk.
Really?
Yeah, the other day.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's very
He's
sad.
dead.
His son said that
he's fine
He's
now.
doing okay now, but it was touch and go for a bit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Scary.
Damn.
Yeah.
58.
Probably shouldn't
Yeah,
do
only
that.
58.
Shit.
He just got in great shape for a movie too.
That one where he just kills everyone?
Yeah, nobody.
Yeah, it's a fantastic movie.
Is it?
I gotta go watch it.
10 out of 10.
I need to see that movie. The Cock.
HBO Max?
It's on the cock? Or HBO?
I don't know.
The Cock.
We rented
I think
it.
we did?
Yeah, we rented
I
it.
thought it just
What's it
went up
called?
on HBO Max.
You guys did a
Nobody.
Redbox?
Nobody.
Redbox still a thing?
Redbox.
Yeah, no, right outside
What
the market.
years?
No, Mike, right outside the market. We were looking
Every
at
time we
it.
go
There's a
to
Redbox, right?
You know what's
Yeah,
funny,
there's
Mike?
some Redbox.
Yeah,
Every
right
time we
outside.
go to Market Basket, there's a Redbox outside there, and I always think, who uses these?
Mike, not me.
Mike. I was like, who has it? Who even has? I don't have a disc drive. I don't have a way to play DVDs anymore.
I don't think I do either.
I mean,
put a disc in my
PlayStations.
Xbox.
I mean, I don't have a PlayStation.
Yeah, well, I have one.
Xbox One.
Anyone?
All right. Well, moving right along.
21.
2005 Heisman Trophy will not be returned to former USC Trojans running back
That's
Reggie
so-
Bush.
This is
Give it to him.
This is bullshit.
No.
This is fucking bullshit.
All right, so the more I thought about it,
The NCAA is
yes,
a
I would
bunch of
love to give it back. It makes kind of sense, but it also makes 0 sense at all because back when he was playing, he got paid to play, and that was still illegal. So why would they return it?
So I don't know anything
don't
about this.
understand
Can you like
why.
explain it to someone
So-
that
Okay.
I know nothing about
So
this?
he won the Heisman Trophy, correct? But he also got stripped away from him because he was getting paid on the side for playing, and that's against the rules. So they
Okay.
stripped him of the award.
So why would they give it
But
like?
recently they changed the rule.
Recently they changed the rules, so
Right.
I'm thinking,
They were
oh,
going
give
to
it back
give him the award
But
back.
Mike, I
But it was still illegal
yeah,
back then.
I understand. I think it's just more
Yeah, but
like
This would make 0 sense.
But it's not something like steroids where like it actually enhanced his performance.
No.
That's right.
Like he was just like getting money. Like it has no effect on like what he actually did when
Right.
he was
no,
playing.
it's just
That's true.
upsetting that
That's
he just
so
got
true.
stripped away from him. Period.
Yeah,
Like, it's just that.
Look,
that,
I love the guy.
Bullshit. Like,
He was
that's
fucking
what-
nasty. What he
it's-
did, he
it's
earned
so
he earned the
stupid.
Heisman, but
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like it's
Everyone
about your
knows.
on-field performance. It's not about like your rule following ability.
Everyone knows he was the Heisman. That's what matters, I guess.
those USC teams in the early 2000s were absolutely disgusting. Well, they were cheating, so I guess that makes sense.
Matt
Never mind.
Leonard. Matt Leonard era.
Yeah.
That's why
Those-
Pete Carroll left.
that championship game when it was what was it Texas, Vince Young
yeah,
and
Vince Young versus Reggie Bush.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. But that was Pete Carroll, wasn't it?
Yep. And then he left.
What a
crazy.
scumbag.
He left
Yeah.
because he knew he was about to go down.
He's a shady guy.
He's a very shady guy. Some weird beliefs too. I think he's a moon landing truther. He has some weird.
Wait,
You mean a falser?
Wait, what do you mean?
Ryan, what do you got on the moon?
Like, what do you
Depending
mean
on
he
what
doesn't
side you
believe
take, I
it?
guess.
Ryan
Johnny,
thinks
what do you
the moon's
mean?
not
He
real.
believes he landed on the moon.
This guy's crazy. He thinks the moon landing was real.
Pete Carroll's a 9/11 truther.
No, Jesus.
Oh, what? Smart guy.
He doesn't think he thinks like 9/11 was an inside job.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Fuck those people, man.
if there's people that none hates more or any more in the world, please show me. But it's those people who you hate the most.
I remember reading or
Fucking
watching a
cannot stand
video
people
on like
that think
conspiracy
9/11
theories
was
for that, and they were saying it was like all CGI and stuff like that. I'm like,
CGI.
that,
Some of
that
them- some of
actually
them
are
is the
insane.
ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life.
Not
All
to,
right, I gotta move
not to
on
go
'cause I'll
back to
get too
Reggie
upset
Bush.
about that.
You won't believe anything.
Staying in football,
never mind.
Aaron Rodgers returns, and he absolutely shits on the Packers organization.
I love this video, dude. I've been waiting for
we
this
play it
for
or are we
years.
not allowed to play it?
We have
not
the
sure if we're
quote.
allowed
We
to
have the
play
quote
it.
here.
I
This is
love
what he
Aaron
said.
Rodgers.
He said, "This wasn't a draft day thing. It started with a conversation in February. I just expressed my desire to to be more involved in the conversation directly affecting my job. Also, I wanted to help the organization maybe learn from some of its mistakes and part of my opinion about the way some outgoing veterans were treated. So he was talking
And then
about
he named them all.
Charles Woodson,
Jordy Nelson.
Jordy
Yeah,
Nelson.
like this quote was
Lynn
not even
Matthews.
it. That wasn't even close to being it. Like he went off for like a few minutes about how
He patted himself on the back, which I've never seen him do before. He's like, people don't come to Green Bay because it's a vacation
that was a
destination.
bar.
People
That
come
was
here
a
to play
bar.
with me.
That's a bar. That's absolutely
It's true.
Yeah,
What does he do
of
in
course
Green
it's
Bay?
true.
And it was like, yes, dude, finally.
No,
Like,
literally, like that's so spot on.
Everything he said was
right.
true and it was
correct.
right.
And the best part is
And
that
Green
they
Bay
can't do
fans
anything
agree.
about it because he's going to be gone after
This is the
year.
last
Like, there's
dance.
literally nothing they could do about it.
I love the photo that he and
Is it official? It's avoided now. It's 1 year.
Yeah.
this is it.
Absolutely.
I mean, he and what's his name tweeted the photo together, Pippen and Jordan, with their last
Devontae
dance.
Adams.
Yeah, Devontae Adams.
Yeah, and then Devontae Adams was saying that he'll talk about an extension now. I still can't see him staying there if Rodgers is gone.
If Rodgers is gone.
So if the money's right, he'll stay.
They would have to, or if they get someone else
You can
that's
have
like
Jordan
actually
Love
good.
Well, Jordan Love will be their
I
quarterback.
think it's like an
after this.
organizational issue. Like, I think there's like not much they could do to appease him if he's that pissed off to be able to like put on his
There's no
story,
going
say like,
back.
hey, I'm
There's
out
no
of here.
going back now.
Yeah.
I
Who
don't
do you
know
think
which-
are possible suitors for him?
the Raiders, very
Broncos
much.
is a big
Broncos
one.
a big one. I mean, who knows what the
think
football
the
team
Patriots
is.
could be a
Jags,
potential
maybe.
suitor?
I mean, I
They got Mac Jones.
No, it won't happen.
0% chance.
What do you think
he would
Bill
ever
Belichick's
even
going to
consider
screw
See
around
my,
with that if Mac
Super
Jones
Bowl
isn't the guy this year?
generator thing that I tweeted?
He's not giving up on his quarterback after 1 year.
Cam
After
Newton
first
for
game.
Aaron Rodgers.
And the Patriots.
show me later.
Who says no?
I mean, the only way that Mac Jones is out of a job after this, like completely out of his job, is if he pulls up Dwayne Haskins and is just a complete fuckface, which he won't be because Dwayne Haskins is a very unique individual.
Do you think we'll see Mac Jones as starting quarterback this year?
At some point,
Week
yeah, it's not
5
week
after
Dude.
they play the Bucks.
I was literally gonna say after 4 weeks when we're 1-3, Cam's career is over.
Yeah, and Belichick will not start Mac Jones against Tom Brady. There's
No.
literally 0% chance.
The
Why
lights
is
will
that?
be way too. The lights will be way too bright.
Yeah.
Is that a
I
day
think he
game
should-
or is that
Can you
a night?
imagine
Is
your
that-
first
Sunday
NFL
night.
start?
At night.
What?
It's the night game. It's the Sunday night
You
game.
staying after that game, Big Nick?
Am I staying up for that game? Are you fucking kidding me? Is the priest Catholic? Oh, is the Pope Catholic?
Are all the priests
Christian.
Yeah, can you imagine if this kid's first NFL game was on the
No,
Patriots
I know.
against
Do
Tom
it.
Brady?
No.
Also, if he beat Tom
If he beat him,
That's
that
not
would
gonna
happen.
happen.
Yeah, it would be a Cinderella story. It would be
Dude,
great in a
no
movie.
confidence that that would
I can't
happen.
picture it happening.
Nah, I
I'm
cannot
going to
picture
tell you
that,
something,
no.
Joey.
In an alternate
Patriots are
universe.
going to give the Bucks the best game of the year.
The Bucks just won the Super Bowl.
I mean, I don't see why they would. You know, it's such an emotional game for Belichick, for everybody.
I don't believe it.
I mean, it's going to be a huge game for Belichick.
It will be.
It's
Belichick knows Brady better than anybody. You don't think he knows his weaknesses?
I just don't think
same
the
goes the
team
other
is all that good this year.
When was the last real
No,
Super Bowl
the
win?
Patriots are gonna be solid.
The last real Super Bowl win.
There's never been one. Super Bowl 3.
No, the Jets cheated.
Jets cheated.
Fuck, Super Bowl 2.
But you guys also speaking, going back to the Packers, you saw they brought back Aaron Rodgers' good friend.
Randall
Randall
Cobb.
Cobb.
Yeah, they gave him Randall Cobb as like a
Farewell tour.
gift, basically.
He's like washed up and
Hey,
like not that good.
guess who we got for you, buddy? Your
Do
old
you want
friend.
to stay now? How about now?
I love how the GM was
What
like,
about
yeah,
a
he has the right to
38-year-old
say what he
Jordy
wants to say. Belichick would say, fuck you, fucker.
Yeah, I mean, that organization. I mean,
They're awful.
just
I'm gonna say one thing real quick about this. This is the difference between Rodgers and Brady. Brady didn't do that. Like
Well-
he didn't shit on the Patriots when he was there.
yeah,
He
but
had
the
a
Patriots.
very good organization, though.
Yeah, the organization knew what they were doing. The Packers have not known what they were doing. You know,
which is kind of crazy
The
considering the
Patriots
history.
made a choice to keep Brady over anyone else. They could have moved on from Brady. The Packers made a choice to already have a
Brady
backup plan.
stiffed us in the back, which is why I don't know why you guys fucking still
He
root for
also
Brady.
Brady also threw a ton of shade at Belichick.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like,
yeah, he did shit on Belichick.
Yeah.
They all shat on each other.
Do you think they were ever like friends?
No, they were business. They were business.
all business.
Business partners?
Yeah, business partners,
It was
coworkers, essentially.
Yeah.
I definitely.
It seems so weird to just call them like coworkers,
Yeah.
even though it's objectively true.
But that's they
Yeah, my
accepted
coworker.
themselves
say that
each other
Belichick-
professionally,
We
and
say
that was
Belichick's
that.
Tom Brady's boss.
Yeah,
I guess
Yeah.
so.
technically, yeah,
I guess so.
I don't know.
yeah.
I feel like
Well, I'm just
Rodgers
saying-
Brown
Well, it's
is
kind of
a
crazy to
boss.
say that was Ty Lue LeBron James' boss.
No.
If you're making that comparison, then that's
He made more money than Bill.
Like
Yeah.
technically,
you don't
yes,
make
but
more
no.
money than the boss usually. So I wouldn't say he was.
I'd say the boss baby.
Robert Kraft is the boss.
He's the boss baby.
He's the boss baby.
There we go.
The boss baby too.
I think it's all situational. It depends.
My question
was
is,
Phil Jackson
who's the boss?
Michael Jordan's boss?
Angela.
Three's Company.
Are we just naming TV shows from the 80s?
I'm just saying that
Don't
when
mind
push came to shove, Robert Kraft chose Bill Belichick over Tom Brady because I guarantee you that if Robert Kraft said to Brady, "I'm getting rid of Belichick, we're going to do what you want," he would have stayed. Guaranteed.
All right. Well,
I don't know if
moving
we'll
right
ever
along.
know what
Speaking
happened.
about trading, Joey Gallo gets traded to the Yankees.
Yes, he does.
Wow.
Big,
How does
big-
this make
Wow,
sense?
no way.
For who? Rangers, the Yankees.
The
Yankees
For the
seem to like
Yankees, they
people
just signed
who
another
run
Giancarlo
hitters.
Stanton
They
slash
gave
Aaron
up
Judge.
4 prospects in the top 20, but none in the top.
They love
They signed a
Bus
career
guys,
211 hitter.
Yeah, and his,
Who
and his
gives a
strikeout
fuck?
percentage
Joey
is
Gallo.
like 37% or something.
I am a
like
Joey Gallo truther. I love Joey
He
Gallo.
will hit a ton of home runs in that Yankee Stadium. He'll hit a shit ton of
You know
home runs.
who also they said that about? Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah, but he's a left. Joey Gallo's a lefty. Joey Gallo's also.
Dude, it's not like it's like 400 feet to left field and,
He also
200 to right.
has
Like,
hit a lot of
what?
homers. He's just been hurt. Gallo doesn't have the injury history. Gallo's also a plus defender. He's one of the best arms in right field. He's over the last 2 years. he
All
has the most
finished in
defensive
third
runs.
place in the division.
He has the defensive.
Tell you
runs
what,
saved.
being in Yankee Stadium is a lot different than playing in Arlington, though.
Oh yeah, Arlington's a fucking warehouse. It's
No, I'm
huge.
just talking about the fans, just
Oh, yeah.
the, you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's gonna get booed
Bigger
off.
market
Well,
team,
true, because he
baby.
strikes out a bunch.
Yeah,
and Yankee
bigger
fans
market
don't
team.
like that.
He's gonna get.
It's a game. Everybody strikes out now.
No,
I love
but
that
he strikes out a lot.
He is the ultimate 3 true outcome. He leads the league in walks this year. He also strikes out a bunch.
Him and Judge are gonna get along so perfectly. They're like the same player.
I love
it's a
Joey
It's either
Gallo.
a home run or it's a fucking strikeout.
Joey Gallo now becomes the highest WAR player on the Yankees this year. Has the highest WAR of any player on the Yankees.
That's kind of sad. No.
Aren't they
Gallo's been
still
good
in
this year.
desperate need of pitching? Why do they not?
Because
Why
they
are they
also
not
need
trading for
offense.
pitching?
They need a lot of things. They're not
Why,
close.
did something happen to their pitchers?
They could. They. I mean,
Dave
they,
Well, you know,
Garrett Cole,
Garrett
they gave him
Cole
$300 million. What's up?
Well, I mean,
Is he not doing
he's,
well?
I think he's not. I
He's
mean,
been
I think he's
fine.
ass now.
What?
No, he's been
what
pretty
about
good.
Aroldis Chapman? He throws really hard. Is he doing well?
he's rebounded.
Yes. They suck. Fuck the Yankees.
I mean, there's still plenty of players out there. I mean, Scherzer's not going to the Yankees because he said he doesn't want to.
Because he's coming to Boston, baby.
He's not coming to Boston.
Coming to Boston.
Coming to Boston.
Let's go.
Unless Boston absolutely blows the Nats away with a trade offer.
Well, even
I'm
if-
talking like Blaze Jordan. I'm talking about like, you know, some top prospects.
Well, even if
Durbin
they did,
Feldman.
he can void it if he wants to.
1 for 1. Who says no?
I think Scherzer will do what's best for the Nats in a lot of these cases because he is loyal. I mean, he wants to compete this year, but he wants to. He'll still do what's best for the Nats organization. The organization has treated him very well over the last couple of years. They won him
They're
the
also
first
going to
World
pay him a
Series.
fucking shit ton of money in the next
Yeah,
7 years.
Exactly. I'm interested to see what the Nats get back for Scherzer because it's definitely a seller's market this year. And Scherzer's going to be the best player who moves, obviously. The Nats, it's kind of a sad time to be a DC sports fan the football team's exciting, but,
Max Scherzer goes to Boston. Bradley Beal goes
Bradley
to
Beal's
Boston.
not going anywhere.
I'm
Is Scherzer in talks with Boston
Johnny.
right now?
What?
Is Scherzer in talks?
That's
with
one of the teams that
They're interested.
So the
They need
teams,
starting
the
pitching.
4 teams, yeah.
Dodgers,
they would be
Padres,
Dodgers,
or
Padres, Giants, or Red Sox is where it comes out.
Do the Red Sox have the cap space to get Scherzer and?
They can do whatever the fuck
There ain't no cap.
If they-
There ain't no cap.
If they if the whole thing with Bauer plays out where they can like void the contract because all that shit, the Dodgers would be
need-
perfect for that.
Yeah. I mean, I think the Dodgers. I said yesterday the Padres. I want him to go to the Padres. If I'm a betting man, I put money on the Dodgers to get
I already
him.
have money on the Dodgers to win the World Series.
Deadline.
Me too. So I want him to go.
I wouldn't mind. Red Sox or
Tomorrow at
Dodgers,
4.
whichever
Tomorrow
one.
at 4.
Tomorrow at 4 is the deadline. Scherzer will probably get moved today. Although the Nats, they have a fucking
When's the deadline? When's
Tomorrow
the
at 4.
Tomorrow.
Do you think Scherzer's moving?
yeah. Scherzer's gone. Trey Turner now has COVID, which is his whole thing because he got the entire team COVID, which is not fun. I'm over it.
Coronavirus.
Yeah, the game got postponed
Trade,
yesterday.
get rid of Turner, get him off.
Telling you, this shit is real.
Nah, I still don't buy it.
Yeah.
Not convinced yet.
Yeah, Trey Turner might also be on the move. The Nats are going to be the most interesting team to watch for the deadline. They've got a couple relievers who will move: Brad Hand, Daniel Hudson, Kyle Schwarber might move. No.
Schwaba.
Bring him to the Sox.
Play first base for the Sox.
Well, they need a DH. He'll need a DH this year because
You
his
don't
Who's the
need a
Sox DH right now?
JD Martinez.
JD Martinez.
You don't need a DH. That's like the one team that doesn't need a DH.
Yeah, he'll have to DH because of his hammy. So
they could put
where-
the JD in the outfield.
Could.
He's like a baby deer out there. That guy he is one of the least athletic professional sports players I've ever seen.
Except for
JD Martinez.
Oh my God,
Just
yeah.
like running
he was
ability.
born to
Yeah.
hit. He was born to hit.
Yeah, and that's it.
And that's
Like
it.
he defines running with a
Did you
mattress
ever-
on your back.
Have you ever watched his swing back when he was on the Astros and how atrocious his swing used to be? JD Martinez.
different now.
It's
No.
so different now because they fixed his swing completely. But his swing used to be so ugly. He had a closed stance, just an ugly, broken ass swing. And then he went to one off season he went to hitting coach.
Yeah, he's always had power though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how he got
He was
drafted.
a top prospect, and then he just didn't play well because he
Out
had
of
a
Nova
broken ass swing.
Southeastern.
But yeah, I mean the Nats are gonna be a very interesting team to watch. They're gonna blow it up. You contend for 8 years. Sometimes this happens. We have no farm system.
Trade Juan Soto.
No.
Wait, contend for 8 years?
Yeah, the Nats have had the 4th best record in baseball since 2012.
Holy shit.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, they were leading the NL East like year to year and
Yeah.
just never performing in the
All
playoffs.
you guys are
My
getting older
goodness.
now.
I
They
had
won a
no
World
idea.
Series, so
Until then.
All right, well, Johnny, got anything else in the MLB?
yeah, I mean we had one really interesting game yesterday. It's Tigers Twins.
Oh, can I say one thing?
Yes.
Duran.
Jared
Didn't
Duran.
count. And what inside the park home run, but it was an error. So they said
Hell yeah.
he got third.
It's a Little League
triple.
home run.
So
But
triple
it was
with
a
an
triple
error.
and then an error, so he scored. But it was an inside.
It's an inside the park.
The guy
It's
has
a triple
fucking
with an error. It's not
dude,
recorded as a home
This
run.
dude has wheels.
He's fast.
He's
Did you see
fast.
Harper's inside the park home run?
Harper.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had one against.
Yeah,
That was a legit
too.
inside the park
Yeah.
one.
Oh,
Kicked-
I'm
kicked
not
away
hating
from
on an
that
inside
place.
the park home run. I'm just saying that if you have a triple and it's an error how you get home, it's not a home run.
Well, it was the center fielder bobbled it on the ground. So it wasn't like it was like a bad thrower. It bought him a half a second.
Yeah, it bought him like a second.
Yeah.
It wasn't really this big thing, but
Yeah.
it's still a
Still an error.
But yeah, yesterday the Detroit Lions were playing the Minnesota Vikings. The final score is 17-14.
Wait,
Minnesota Vikings?
Detroit Tigers.
It was
and
Tigers
Twins.
versus Twins. The score is 17-14 though.
Did he just say
Oh,
Lions?
yeah.
Yes.
Because it's a football
score.
17.
17 the score is 17-14.
Yeah, I saw the
Jesus
record.
Christ, that one went so
They-
far over my
That one
head.
did too.
Holy
I was
shit.
so confused.
I was like, did preseason start?
I was like, what am I missing? So, what's the team that had 7 more home runs?
So the Twins out homer the Tigers 7-7, and the Tigers won 17-14.
Wasn't it like 10-0 at one point or something like that?
So yeah, it was
Yeah,
10
my brain
nothing.
can't
The Twins led
comprehend
10-0. The Tigers led 10-0, and then the Twins scored 6.
10-0.
And it was just back and forth.
And then
there.
they missed the
They
extra
had
point.
They scored 6 in the 4th
Someone-
and the 8th.
Did someone go
Yeah,
for 2 at all during this game?
Yeah.
We have a safety.
So very much.
Origami.
It was a wild game.
Origami.
Good for my fantasy team because of Eric Haas, who's been lighting it up for the Tigers, their catcher. The Tigers have been like not bad since the All-Star break. Like they're only 6 games under. They're not contending, but they're only 6 games under 500 now. They've got they've been putting some things together.
Put them together.
They've been a pretty solid team since the All-Star break. So yeah, it's the MLB update, I guess. Gonna be an exciting day tomorrow. Very excited for the deadline. Should be a very exciting day today. Probably have more to talk about for the deadline tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Scherzer's gonna be the biggest name moved in the deadline.
Sorry.
I love the trade deadline. That's the only
did you
thing I
say?
like.
Going to Boston.
What do you say?
Boston.
I could not understand you for
like
Yeah, the first one I just thought was an actual cough.
One more thing about the Sox and Blue Jays game.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to take a guess what Vlad Guerrero's OPS against the Sox is this year?
900.
2000 and
I was gonna say 1,500.
15.
It's over 2,000.
Yeah.
I
Sanity.
genuinely didn't know it got over 2,000.
speaking of-
I thought it capped at 2,000. Wow.
No, caps at 4.
4?
No, caps at 5 actually. OPS caps at 5. Because slugging caps at 4 and on base caps at 1,000.
Yeah, okay.
So-
I thought they both capped at 1,000.
No.
Okay.
Because slugging, if you average a single, pretty much averaging a single is 1,000. Averaging a double is 2,000. Averaging a triple, 3,000.
So if you hit a home run every time you ever,
you have 4,000.
A grand slam every.
The bases don't matter. It's your individual performance.
Yeah, okay.
So if you hit a home run every at bat, you have a 4,000 on base slugging percentage. If you hit a home run every at bat, you have a 5,000 OPS.
And he's averaging more than half that.
But
Against the graphic,
thank you
John, better late than never.
Thank you for reminding me about this, Joey.
There we go.
Speaking of great players, 37 dingers for Shani Ohtani.
Shani.
If you listen to me in the preseason and you took Shani Ohtani with your MVP, you're going to be paying out big right now.
Oh, sorry, bud.
I'll tell you that.
He's definitely a clear favorite to win it.
Oh, he's going to win.
Yeah, but the whole
DeGrom one,
the whole DeGrom one's going down the toilet.
Yeah, good thing we didn't bet that.
Good thing some of us would actually take the money.
Well, good thing it's all hypothetical because none of us made that bet.
You're just mad because you lost your hypothetical money.
Yeah, I'm so mad right now. I'm gonna lose real money on these Korean golfers next.
All right, we got a lot more topics to go through, so we can go through them quicker.
Get it right.
Dante.
Yeah.
Please don't put Big Nick to sleep, but we need a quick NBA draft preview.
Okay.
Just go to sleep now.
Give me 2 minutes, okay?
All right, we can do 2 minutes.
We can do 2 minutes. I'll give you 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
I'm just adjusting my microphone.
Okay. The NBA draft is tonight. The NBA draft is tonight. The Detroit Pistons have the first overall pick. It's most likely going to be Cade Cunningham. They're saying that it could be one of 3 people, but it's going to be Cade Cunningham.
He's gonna have a hard time editing this.
You know how hard it was for me to make this TikTok yesterday? I was trying to edit this yesterday, and I had to go around Nick snoring, me getting mad at you. It took me too long. But besides the NBA draft, I think there's gonna be a lot of trades that happen today, because usually with the NBA draft comes a lot of movement. Ben Simmons, there's a very good chance he gets traded today. Very good chance.
3 teams. I saw 3 teams.
Raptors, Kings, and
I saw Heat and Wizards.
Yeah, that's exactly what you need on the
The
Wizards.
Heat are in on
Johnny's Ben
everyone.
Simmons.
The Heat are in on. I can see Westbrook if they want to do like a Westbrook Simmons type of thing. I could see that hypothetically.
That would be an atrocious team.
Why
Jesus
that would
Christ.
happen?
Oh my God, Westbrook and Simmons on the same
that
team.
should happen, but
gross.
No,
Don't
I'm
even
saying
let
Westbrook
or
would end up
Simmons.
just knocking.
I'm saying Westbrook would go to. No, I'm saying Westbrook would go to Philly in that case. They would just do that swap. Is what I
Embiid
think.
and Westbrook on the same team.
Yeah,
I don't like that either.
I don't like that.
That's even worse. They'd fight each other halfway through the game.
I can't see that working out, so I don't know if that'll happen. The Heat are in on everyone. I mean, the thing is like, I hate shitting on the guy, but like, there's very few teams that he'd fit it on. Like, genuinely, like, I really think the best team for him would be the Warriors. Like, I really do, because shooters doesn't have to score, just play defense. Like,
Or
I think that would be the best thing. The Kings, because he can just suck.
Doesn't really work with those.
He
No,
just
doesn't
sucked forever. But
Dante,
like,
a lot of people in the comments yesterday were saying that it's as simple as he's playing the wrong position.
he's
Do
playing the
you
wrong
agree with
position.
that?
He's shooting with the wrong hand. He's playing the wrong sport.
But if
maybe.
he-
I mean, like, there's a lot
Maybe
of
he can
things
try
he's doing
golf.
wrong.
Minus that one, if they play him as a forward
But
and
like,
he shoots with his right hand, is he fixed? Is that it?
I mean, it's worth a shot,
it's worth
right?
a shot.
Fucking
Even if
try
he
it.
switches
Yeah,
to
shoot
a
with your
forward,
feet, dude. I don't know.
The best thing about him at this point is his defense and his ability to pass the ball and get his teammates open. If he plays as a forward, he can't stretch the floor.
How long is this contract that he's on?
4 more years.
4 more.
Yeah.
4 years.
4 more years. This last year was
Once
the
that
first year.
contract is up, he's
gonna
going
get
to take the
nothing.
biggest pay cut in like the history
So
of
we're
the
gonna have
NBA.
a president before.
What?
What's his
Yeah.
salary?
He's at like
now?
30 million.
Yes.
Holy smokes.
He had a max contract.
It was a 5-year, $170 million deal. He makes so much money. It's so baffled. They gave him that contract based off of potential, which is you do that for your young quote unquote upcoming stars.
24.
25. He just turned 25. This
his way to
absolutely this fucked them over so hard. Like, they did not. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about the guy.
All
like,
right,
fucking learn how to shoot. But anyways, draft tonight.
Cool.
A lot of people.
We got a little Jason Kidd
This is the
talk,
longest 2 minutes of all time.
Shut up, Mike.
We got one more thing about the NBA. Jason Kidd once made the Bucks run sprints at practice because one player had an Android, which messed up the team's group chat.
Honestly, that's good.
Power move. 100%.
Big Nick, you'd be out on that. You got the Android.
Yeah, I got the Android. and fuck your Apple.
Yeah, I got the Android.
I say fuck your Android, fuck your Apple, fuck you kid, and fuck you fucker.
Fuck you, fucker.
I ain't wearing no Sprints, bitch.
Jason Kidd's also the guy that was on the sideline and told his players to spill water on him so they can get a free timeout at the end of a game. Like, this guy definitely has some weird coaching techniques.
Yeah, he's not good at
Do you
it.
remember that? Do you remember that when he was on the Nets?
I was gonna say, is he good?
No, not at all.
Honestly,
I actually don't know why people like still consider him in like
that has an Android.
when they're
He's not a good
Russell's
Currently?
Yeah,
He was the assistant.
He's a Mavs coach now.
Yes,
He is the
yes.
Mavs coach now. He was
Just
the
the Mavs just brought him in this year.
Rick Carl?
How dare you?
Yeah.
Because of the chops?
Yeah.
No,
He's
because
on
you
the
don't say
Pacers.
people's
He's on the
numbers.
Pacers now.
I can't keep
No,
up with
okay.
anything.
But I don't think he's
This
coming
happened
back.
months ago.
I saved
Yeah.
What's happening?
All right, let's go around.
You apparently don't save mine.
Yeah.
iPhone,
You texted me.
iPhone, Android, iPhone.
Does everyone in this office have an iPhone? except
No,
for Nick?
Russell and I got Androids.
That makes
Rory, do you have an
Yeah, but
iPhone?
Russell's a nerd.
He's a
Rory,
nerd.
So
Rory's
obviously,
got an Android
yeah,
too.
it depends
All
which
right, we
phone.
got-
What about Russell's burner phones?
Alex,
Alex,
he's
what do you
got-
have?
he
I'm pretty sure I saw Russell snap a flip phone in half yesterday.
Rory's got an Android.
Got an Android.
We got 3 Androids in the house.
You guys should make your own group chat and we'll have our own.
Fine with me.
All right.
I got the green text, Jerry.
All right, moving right along. Kanye shows his room in Mercedes-Benz Arena, and it's pretty incredible.
Looks like the divorce is going well.
Divorce
well for him.
I gotta say, those covers look really comfortable, though.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
they?
Oh, yeah.
They look like plain white covers.
No, they look like comfy, nice little silk covers.
High threat
That's just a comforter.
You know, like,
Dude, this is what I slept in for like, I don't know, 5 months, right in that corner over there. I had a little cot down there. Big Nick can attest to this. That's basically what my room looked like.
were you going through a divorce too? What? Were you going through a divorce too?
No, I was not.
Were you making an album?
What were you doing? I hear it.
It was called Bat Mugs.
It was called Touch It Up, Britain that shit.
You know, like when you see like Keelan. You know when your dad's divorced and like you go to
Peel
his
that
place for the
shit.
first time after the divorce, and he's got like a jar of mustard in the fridge, and that's it, and maybe like some leftover Chinese
Yeah, but
food.
if it's Dijon, it's fire.
My parents got divorced when I was like 12. I got an Xbox 360 out of it. It was pretty sweet.
I don't know if I should laugh or if I should just be like, I'm sorry.
Son, if you side with me, I give you Xbox 360. You get an ice cream.
Xbox, she sucked as a mother.
Sorry, Mom. I'm getting an Xbox.
Christmases.
All right.
Dad's the best dad in the world.
All right, we gotta move on.
This is very divorce energy. Big divorce energy.
All right, we gotta move on because we got 3 more topics.
Let's go around. Who's got divorced parents?
She was?
Yeah, she was like in the front row. Why was she there?
We got 3 hands. All right, that's good.
Divorced
But Kim
parents.
was at the Donda thing at Mercedes-Benz. Sorry,
Divorced parents?
Kim?
Yeah.
We're
Well,
taking a
she brought her
divorce
kids.
poll?
And then I got to see.
got divorced parents.
You're right. They have children. Kim was at the thing at Mercedes-Benz.
Saw that.
The
Why was she
Donda
there?
show
Yeah,
that he
because
did.
of other kids.
Have a kid.
She said.
and
I
I
mean,
was-
she said she still supports and
Yeah,
stuff.
like they don't hate each other.
Like they don't hate each other.
Well, she doesn't hate.
And
him.
the
Well,
kids,
yeah,
I
at least
forgot
she doesn't
about
hate
that.
him. I don't know what Kanye.
Find out.
She doesn't hate him.
Yeah.
We're talking about Carol Baskin.
Do you see? Speaking of just keeping up with Kanye West, his producer Mike Dean, people are saying that he's holding hostage there. He's like he won't let him go home or anything like that. And Mike Dean tweet goes, "I am not being held hostage." And people like walk at the word saying, "I am hostage." It's like, dude, and it's like this tweet if you're being held hostage. You like the tweet, and everyone's like, "Oh my god!"
All right. Lots of animal news today.
Animals.
Tiger at Texas Sanctuary declared world's oldest by Guinness Book of World Records.
Oldest tiger.
Oldest tiger.
Oldest tiger ever?
So we have this
At least
tiger
alive.
Okay.
Let me see this.
at the age of 25 years and 319 days old.
Let's find out.
25 years, huh?
25
No,
years,
we
baby.
don't.
Blue
Oh,
whales are like the
that guy.
biggest animal ever.
Animal news.
Yeah.
Yeah, bigger
Lots
than like
of
dinosaurs.
Yeah, anything.
Yeah.
Literally anything.
Mammoths, yeah, the biggest. And we're
Animal
live
fact of
to
the day.
see them, dude.
I love whales.
Go out and see a whale. That's the spirit right there,
I
man.
like whales.
Big Nick, you like this next
They don't
topic?
get enough, get enough chatter around.
Absolutely not. We should talk about whales every day.
whale guy.
Whale Wednesday from now on.
You know what? Let's take a bubbling field trip.
They are mysterious.
Let's go to the cave and
Throw Casey out to the whale.
What's this?
Oh, so I was at the beach this week. Speaking of whales, and
What'd you say?
there was in the beach
Delaware
down
girl's not good.
I was gonna make that
Out
joke.
of whales, yeah.
down the beach from me. There was a shark sighting.
What? Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Watch your ass.
And then
No,
we were going in the
sir.
water where we were, and we saw
Don't
a ray.
tell me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like a manta ray.
Oh wow.
Wait, is that that's the thing with the point thing, right?
Yeah, it's
Or
the
is-
thing with the pointy thing.
Is that what killed Steve Irwin?
Yes.
Yep.
So I was
Fuck
gonna
those
run to the
guys.
water and just be like, "This is for Steve Irwin."
Just do a vent.
I never saw him.
Fucking put
Do
him
your
in-
shuffle.
beat the
Do you know?
shit out
Do you know the Stingray shuffle?
No.
In Florida, they tell you to do the Stingray shuffle where you shuffle your feet when you walk in the water because if you bump a stingray, they'll swim away. But if you step on them, that's when they barb you because they can't get away.
Oh, I thought it was like a new
So
dance move.
if you yes,
it sounds fresh.
if you see people
Like the
shuffle their
Cupid
feet,
shuffle.
they're not acting
To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right.
So just to clarify, this was the exact stingray that killed Steve Irwin, right?
Walk it by yourself.
To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the right. Are we doing the whole song?
Walk it by yourself.
That's one of the best songs of all time.
That might have to be the theme song going into Saturday. Might have to be. To the right, to the right.
Better, Cupid Shuffle or Cha-Cha Slide?
Cupid Shuffle.
Cupid Shuffle, yeah.
That's like a
Cupid
fire
The Cha-Cha Slide is funnier.
That's more classic.
Take it back now, y'all.
Yeah, Cupid
One
Shuffle.
hop this time. One hop this time. Slide
Give me
to
the
the
Cupid
left.
Shuffle 10 times.
Slide
That's
to the right.
As a Caucasian man, I can say
Next
that
topic, we got sex-crazed
Shuffle's a little
monkey
complicated for
gangs
me.
are brawling in the streets of Thailand.
Oh my God! Right when we do the Cupid Shuffle, our viewership dropped.
What, actually?
Yeah.
Just like to zero.
We got
no
dropped
viewers.
Like 35 to 22.
Goodbye, you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like, just kept going. There's no way we're getting to the
We
chorus.
got through the first
We
one,
got to
like,
the
one more
chorus.
time,
The chorus. I was like, oh shit, it's not. They're gonna stop at verse 2.
Me and my friends would always say during track meets, like indoor track meets, they would bump music, and I would always say the Cha-Cha Slide is probably the worst song to run to. Yeah. Like, slide to the left.
Hey, Mike, you like this next topic? Big Mike, you like this next topic? New York man hits the world's longest table tennis serve.
Dude, this one is achievable.
Monkeys.
They were fucking. Why are we not?
Wait, what about the monkeys fucking in Thailand?
Monkeys.
No, guys, talk about the fuck monkeys.
You want to talk about the monkeys?
I would love to talk about the monkeys.
I don't have a hyperlink. I just have sex
I got some news for you.
He's got it.
Okay, so these gangs. So there are these monkey gangs in Thailand, and they're all like sexed out and shit.
What does that mean? How do they
Whoa,
know?
whoa, whoa.
What does that even mean?
They're horny.
How do they know?
They're all
Johnny, as you would say, what does that mean?
What do you mean? Look, oh my God.
What?
We should put this photo in.
They're all what, Johnny?
Look at the photo of the gangs of monkeys.
That's terrifying. That's legit terrifying.
Are groups of monkeys called gangs?
Yes. They got do rags.
That's terrible.
Maybe they don't.
Well,
You never seen Gone Planet of the Apes?
Oh, great movie. True.
So during COVID, Thailand was like, empty. Thailand's a country that's really hot, big on tourism. Like that's how their industry is. And so during COVID, like, there was no tourism. And so what that allowed to happen is just gangs of monkeys just start storming the streets of Thailand.
Unreal.
So obviously wild monkeys, right?
Yeah, wild monkeys. So
Everyone's pet monkey revolted.
but these
So they
monkeys
just slowly migrated from like the jungles
Star
into the
Wars.
cities.
It's like
they're
Order
more like
66.
they're more like
They're street monkeys.
Street monkeys. They're like they're like raccoons pretty much.
I love that. I love that.
But because of the lack of tourism, there's
gonna
also a
live in
lack of
Thailand
food
now.
for the monkeys.
Dude, have you
So-
seen the videos of them trying to like steal like the little girls? They like try to grab the little girls.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't love that. I don't love that.
Oh my God, there's a video of this.
Okay, wait, Joey, do you have bears around you in New Hampshire?
I have tons of bears around me.
Yeah, dude. I mean, bears in America, in some parts of America, are basically raccoons.
God.
You also have those little
Rat trash and stuff.
Yeah, no, I get bears.
You guys gotta see the video of this.
We don't put food.
Look at this, the gangs of monkeys.
Oh my God.
That's so terrifying.
Big Nick,
The monkeys and the lady boys in the streets of
Big Nick,
Thailand.
what are you
That's
doing
a
with those
terrifying
monkeys?
duo.
Are you attacking them?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Imagine if they teamed up, Mike.
If I run one over, I'm running one over. I'm
Unstoppable
fucking
force,
going.
immovable
You
object.
run one over in the alley?
They would take out the whole country.
Take over the world.
Chicks with dicks
Oh
and
my God! They're brawling.
They're fucking.
No, they're fighting.
They're fucking. Yeah, that's very terrifying.
Look at these motherfucking.
What are they
Oh
doing?
my
That's
God!
like Jumanji or something like
They're
that.
just hanging out.
This is more
You,
than
and we can. It's fair to say that type of monkey is not
Caesar.
on the endangered list.
They seem to be thriving.
They're at war.
All right, next ammo topic. We got Serval Cat escapes North Carolina petting zoo with help from Pig.
North Carolina.
They bound together.
See, this is what happens when things work together.
What did they do?
We got
I'm seeing talking about the monkeys, dude. I'm sorry.
Because we were talking about the monkeys and the ladyboys.
Do we have a video of this?
in Thailand?
Imagine the power they would have.
We all went downloaded. I pulled up the video. Here's a video of the monkey. We all were escaping, but here's a video of the tiger just walking around.
You said wild cats?
A serval.
Yeah, some kind of wild.
African serval.
Yeah.
They're
Serval
tiny.
cat?
They're tiny.
It looks like a big like.
It looks like a
bobcat.
Like a bobcat.
or like an ocelot.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
I saw a TikTok.
All right, and then the last topic we got: New York man hits world's longest table tennis serve.
Okay, a video of this.
We do have a video of this.
Yeah.
This is achievable.
Okay.
Like it's not like I think I could do this with like enough tries.
Do we have this?
Oh, that's not that far at all.
I know, right?
How far is that?
You just did it. That was it. That's what I'm saying. That was it. That was the world record right there that we
All
just
right,
saw.
well, let's break
Guys,
this one.
let's get a table. Let's get.
How far is it?
That's it?
It's like what did it say?
35
15 meters. It's like 50
I
feet.
think that's harder than you think.
It would definitely take a little while.
It's a world
So it needs to happen. It needs to hit the
one
first,
side.
one side and then the other side.
So all we have to do is 51 feet.
Yeah,
This is very
exactly.
doable.
Let's do it.
All right,
but like, I think we should try it out.
Yeah.
Ping pong balls are not the most aerodynamic thing.
No.
You know, that's the problem.
The hardest part is going to be getting it one time on your side and one time on the other from that distance.
That's the hardest part. I think we should try.
I see no issue.
I think that's much easier than
the Skittles or
Smarties the Smarties with the chopsticks.
So I've been practicing for no reason.
Have you been practicing?
I did. I got, well, not really. I was
He's going to talk himself down to no in a
Yeah,
second.
I covered this for aerodynamic purposes, so my chopsticks didn't get stuck in the beard. Just the chin.
The rest of it doesn't get in the way.
I did
that's
use
just idiotic,
chopsticks,
guy.
and I was eating rice, and I did like close my eyes and be like, how fast could I do this? And
Close your eye.
How fast can you eat rice with your eyes closed?
with the chopsticks.
Okay.
Well, yeah, just building up
And
to
how'd
it.
you do? How'd you do?
He did great. He had 2,000 pieces of rice.
Thanks, dude.
He was
Also
full.
known as 4 bites of rice. I mean, it's doable. I'm gonna keep training for mine. You train for yours, and then
I'll do the skydiving high five one.
What's the record
Johnny's
for that
gonna
one?
do that.
Like
Have you
35.
skydived?
You need someone else for that.
Who wants to do it with me?
Not me.
35
Mike,
high fives
not
in the
me.
air. That seems pretty doable.
It
We
seems
talked about this last week.
The thing is, if you don't get the first, you gotta keep going and going and keep going. That's the issue.
And then
You can't
your
just keep, like,
odds
a
of dying kind of go
What do you think
up the
is,
more that you're skydiving?
the most consecutive days wearing Crocs.
Kevin's definitely
Yeah,
going
what's
in.
Kevin?
He's definitely in the running.
I would say he's got to be.
So for those who care,
He did wear those new pair of shoes a few weeks ago. So
in a little Olympics update right now, Suni Lee for the United States
Yeah.
won gold
Right on.
on the all around.
Is that
That's
the
awesome.
Korean golfer that we're talking about?
that's-
Let's see who can.
Right on.
So the
We did
USA's gold winning streak survives without Simone Biles. So
Nice.
for those wondering.
Cool.
And I have the
That is cool.
Israel-Korea
That's
game
cool.
on my computer right now because it's 5-5 and bottom of the ninth.
What game?
USA-Korea baseball.
USA Korea.
Yeah. Ryan Lavarnway, old Red Sox legend, Ryan Lavarnway, hit a game-tying home run in the top of the ninth
For
Israel.
For Israel?
He's Jewish.
what is he?
He's one of those people. So for Team Israel, it's really interesting because if you're Jewish, you can play for Team Israel.
But you don't have to be from like.
You don't have to be from Israel.
Gotcha.
And they really
Do you have to be a
stretch.
practicing member of the? Okay.
They really stretch what it means to be Jewish so they can get athletes to play for Team Israel.
So you're like your great grandmother.
So like people's
If you own a
wives
menorah.
can be
If you, yeah.
people's wives can be Jewish and they like just have to do Aliyah, which is like saying like a commitment to Israel, and then you can play for the Team Israel. So it was really interesting. The World Baseball Classic in 2017. There was a full documentary on this. A bunch of guys who like have never even thought about being Jewish before. Like maybe their dad or grandfather was Jewish or the grandmother was Jewish or something like that. You know, they went to Israel for the first time, and it was a really interesting documentary on this about like them actually going to Israel. And I don't know if you remember this because I doubt you do, but in the World Baseball Classic in 2017, they came in 5th place, beating teams like Cuba, beating some like really big baseball teams. There was a bunch of like scrappy Jewish guys. Like Jason Marquis was the ace of that team.
Did they have a basketball team for like qualifiers?
No.
They could have had Amari Stoudemire.
Is he Jewish?
He lives in Israel now, and he's
Yes.
like
Yeah.
he's very proud Jewish
wow.
now. Yeah. Very proud of his
He's kind of a
Judaism.
crazy guy, isn't he?
played overseas.
He played in Israel.
All right. Well, it's Thursday. We got one more thing. Question of the day today.
Yes.
Question of the day.
So I was thinking about this one last night.
No, I wasn't actually. I just made this up before we started. Question of the day: if you could be a part of one, or be in the recording studio for one album in music history, what album would it be?
Wait, so do I get to participate?
You can either participate or you can just sit there.
Or you can just sit there and.
No, I want to participate. I want to ruin someone's life.
I was gonna say, if you're thinking of like the best one in history, like this could be
I'm gonna
ruin all genres of music.
Like I'm gonna make the White Album by the Beatles trash. They're gonna be like, what is just that loud cymbal crashing in the background?
It's gonna be a hit.
Who's constantly banging on the triangle?
How about green? Yellow Green album. I like yellow.
I am choosing My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy by Kanye West because
I'm shocked on that
he
answer.
would. Why would you think I was
No, that was sarcasm.
Oh, okay. Because the rules he had, like everyone had to wear like full black suits when they recorded. They couldn't have sex like the entire time they were making the album.
So why would you want to be a part of that?
No, black suits and no sex.
Let's go. He's not having sex. You might as well put on a suit.
Might as well look good while doing it.
Sex and suits. Let's go.
No, I just feel like being in that environment where they're just full on album making mode, like no distractions, like it would have been fucking
No
sick.
distractions. I'll be distracted all fucking day, buddy.
Fuck today.
I don't give a damn if I get the album.
That's actually a great question. How did he enforce this?
He did a nut check after everything. Right? They feel full. You're good to go.
You feel heavy today?
I just
Feeling JC's balls.
JC, you're next.
I thought this was gonna be a lot different when I said this, but you know what?
Right up in there.
I thought you guys would understand what I was saying.
Black suits all day.
I want to hear from everybody, so we're gonna go around.
Connor, you get to touch my nuts.
I'm going with a very recent album. Call Me If You Get Lost by Tyler Creator because he recorded it in Geneva.
Wow.
So that's pretty cool. Nice little 2-for-1.
Dante, we got you.
Yeah, you can't
Johnny,
have sex.
who you got?
Yeah.
Dave said this. I was gonna say the White Album,
Yeah.
probably, or like actually, no, would be a lot of fun. Would be Sgt. Pepper, or like one of the ones where they're just tripping balls
Where
the
they're
entire
just doing
time.
acid all day with the Beatles.
Yeah, let's do acid with the Beatles. Yeah, I saw that. Got stuck in this. Yeah.
Mike, what do you got?
Any Rolling Stones album, probably. Me and Keith Richards would have a good time, I think.
You'd die.
Well, yeah, minus that, but yeah.
He's a superhuman.
Yeah, he is. He's pretty, very fucking
At least
nuts.
he's not
But yeah,
checking your balls
anything
like Kanye.
involved in the Stones, I think would be
wrong
fucking
with that?
sick.
Big Nick?
I'm going with Michael Jackson, baby. That'd be incredible.
Which album?
Fuck, what else? Probably Thriller.
Thriller, yeah.
Yeah, well,
Thriller.
you can't. Gotta pick Thriller. Yeah, we're going MJ.
Who you got?
I'm doing The Soft Parade by The Doors. Do you know? Have you ever seen Walk Hard?
Yes.
Do you know the 50,000 didgeridoos?
Black sheep.
Yeah.
Black sheep.
It's like
We need more didgeridoos.
people say it like could be Sgt. Pepper's that he's like like that they're mocking or whatever. Could probably be The Soft Parade as well because like there's like that's an album where like up to that point the Doors were just blues and then they all took acid and they were like, what if we had a full orchestra and we did like choir songs about doing your laundry in the river? So I'd like to lose my mind.
Okay. Yeah, that's
good.
that's why I chose Sgt. Pepper.
Yeah, just really get lost.
Let's do
in something.
let's do acid with the Beatles.
Let's do acid tomorrow in Boston Common.
That sounds
Not on Saturday. David, take it right now. No, I think I'm gonna pick Cozy Tapes Volume 1 by ASAP Mob.
fun.
So I can be an official member of ASAP Mob. ASAP Dave.
ASAP Davis. ASAP Davis.
ASAP Davis.
God,
Why Davis?
let's go.
I thought his name was Davis
Because
for some reason.
no, what happened was you asked me one day. He asked me one day as I'm leaving. He goes, "Is your full name David?" I'm like, "Yeah." What else would it be? You were just like, I don't know, maybe like Davis. I was like, "Have you ever met a Davis?" And you're like, "No."
Davis Square. Someone.
No, but I'd like to meet one.
Yeah, full last name Davis.
First name Davis.
Davis. I'd also like to throw out maybe a Motley Crue album post or pre them getting sober. I think that'd be pretty fun to be in, just like smash bottles in each other's faces.
They were like doing heroin out of fire hoses.
I know, but minus that. Smashing balls
I
like
think my real
faces.
answer, and if I'm not trying to be part of ASAP Mob, would probably be Nirvana.
Ooh,
Like, Nevermind.
We got a couple comments.
In utero?
No,
What do you got? What? I feel like
yours?
everyone Nevermind.
I gotta go with.
Although it was weirder for In Utero.
The album before Avicii's posthumous album. I really,
Stories.
really, yeah, just
Stories
You
was
want
really
to
good.
Yep.
if it's posthumous album, that'd be
Yeah.
kind of interesting.
Me in the recording studio while they're just taking digital files of his.
Where is this guy going to show up or what? Where is he?
We got some comments. Marshall Mathers EP from Ryan.
Eminem.
Masters of Puppets by Metallica. Was by Benjamin. That's
Both
what they
good
said.
picks.
I don't want to be in the same row of Eminem just screaming about his mother for like a month. Like, it's a good album.
I do a
but,
little
like,
bit.
It sounds stressful to be in that room with them.
That's why I don't want to do Kanye.
Yeah,
It's awfully hot coffee pot. My mom hates me.
That's why I wouldn't want to do Kanye. Like,
Like, this is fun.
Have a good time. We're some
Have you
like
ever-
yes.
Have you ever heard his song "My Mom"?
Yeah.
That's not even the worst one. Kim is the worst song.
Kim's
Yeah.
fucked. Yeah.
I re-listened
Listening to that
My Mom
song-
for some reason the other day. I was like in love with relapse era Eminem in like high school.
The worst one.
I don't know if you guys have revisited it.
What's the song
Holy
he
cow.
talks about going?
That's like hardly music.
What's the song he's talking about going to the shed and getting fucked in the ass by his stepdad
3
or
a.m.
something? Is it 3
2 a.m.
in the morning.
No,
it's Eminem, Nick.
it's
He's probably said that exact line like multiple times.
I listened to
the
enough
other one
Eminem
about
to
it.
know that.
You don't, yeah.
There's also that song he talks about putting like a hamster in his ass.
He talks about
I was
putting a
gonna
lot of
say-
things in his ass.
part of the reason why I wouldn't choose Kanye though is because he just seems stressful to be around when he's
Yeah.
working.
Oh, yeah,
Like, have you
big
seen that
time.
video of him and Chance?
Yeah,
where
he
he just screams at Chance.
Fuck you, that's why your album didn't sell.
All right, I have a real answer now. I'm changing my answer. John, you're gonna like this one. Revenge of the Dreamers 3 by Dreamville, because it was so I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. It was like a 10-day period where they rented out like all these studios and they just invited like 50, 60 different artists, and they just recorded music for 10 days straight. Like they all lived together. It was just they made a documentary.
Oh,
It's
you know
like
what else
an
would be
hour-long,
fun?
Fucking sick.
Would
I
be
would've done that.
A Day at the Opera
That's what
by
I should've
Queen.
done.
A Night at the Opera by
that'd
Queen.
be really good.
Yeah, 'cause they also did something that where they just lived in a ranch, like in a cabin, like out.
Do yay with Kanye.
Alrighty. Well, we gotta wrap it up today, fellas. We gotta wrap it up.
Sounds
We're running a
good.
little late. Big Nick, you wanna hit us with the outro?
Thanks for watching our show. We hope you enjoyed it. We had a big crowd here today. Make sure you like and subscribe. Turn your notifications on. And we will be back here tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. That's a